LeBron James steps up. And here comes Chalmers. Back to LeBron. On the drive. Lays it in. James spanks it out of bounds. He is getting busy. Look out.
LeBron James is set to make his 10th All-Star Game appearance. He's a two-time MVP. And when you look at threesomes from the same team making it to All-Star, it is the Miami trio you see there, among others, only behind Dave Cowens, John Havlicek, and the great JoJo White. What a trio they were for the Green.
That trio was unbelievable. And you can see LeBron and D-Wade and Bosh is trying to catch those trio.
Well, LeBron James rolling in, and our David Aldridge caught up with him upon his arrival. Let's listen.
LeBron James has made it to All-Star Weekend again. Does this ever get old for you, sir?
Nah, it can't. I don't take this for granted. Being here, being part of All-Star Weekend, and I'm excited to be here, man, to represent my team, represent where I'm from, and just have a lot of fun.
We walk you back to the other night. A great matchup. You guys are ahead the whole time. Golden State comes back. Just walk me through your thought process as the clock's winding down and you know Iguodala's on you. You know it's a clear out. You know everything's flat. What you're looking at and what your moves are in your head before you do that.
Well, I mean, as the clock going down, the first thing I'm recognizing what the defense is. I know Iguodala is a great one-on-one on-ball defender, so I'm also focusing on if they're going to bring a double team, and how if the double team come, how can I attack that and either give myself a good look or give my teammate an open look. And once I seen the double team wasn't coming, I knew I can get a look. And my whole mind frame was go for the win. We either gonna go into All-Star with a win or we're gonna go in with a loss. And luckily, I was able to make a nice step back, get some clear a little space for myself. And he still made a great contest, but I was able to drain it.
Is that your best game-winning shot, you think?
Well, it was one of them. I was able to hit a game winner in the playoffs. Last year, against Indy. But it ranks up there. It's hard to say which one is better than the other, because they're all great feelings, and just always happy to be able to come through for my team in those situations.
Where would you say your team is right now going into the break?
I think the best thing for us right now that we're close to 100% as we've been all year. And obviously, D-Wade has been out the last couple of games, but excuse me, for the first time all year, we've been close to having 15 guys that have been able to suit up every game. And for us, that's more important than anything, is being healthy.
Have you taken the challenge of Durant as a challenge to you?
Well, I mean, I look at him as one of the guys that, that help gets me going every night. And, it's not just him, it's Melo as well. It's CP when he's in the lineup and he's back. I'm happy to see him back. It's Blake Griffin. It's so many guys that's doing so much damage in our league today that you always want to see where you can rank yourself up against those guys. And, obviously KD is having one of those MVP type years once again. And, he's doing it not only on the floor, by himself, but he's also, helping his team as well. And it's helping result in wins. And that's very important.
Where is the room for your team for improvement the second half?
Well, we got a lot of room to improve. I think we played, some very good basketball in the first 50-plus games. But we were up and down as far as, our chemistry because we had a lot of different lineup changes. We had a lot of different guys in and out of the lineup. And, I think with this point on, if we can stay healthy, that's the most important for us. If we can get guys on the floor and guys in uniform and we can get that camaraderie going on the floor, I think that's more important than anything for us.
Do you think there's been defensive slippage this year?
No, I don't think so. I think early on, we weren't as where we wanted to be defensive, but I think we've picked it up. And, and that's where we want to be at this point in the season. We're flying around once again. We're creating turnovers, and we're getting on the break, and that's when we're at our best.
When you think about Indiana as a potential challenger, and it certainly seems like that's the way it's going to wind up in the East, as this season has evolved, what do you see as the specific challenges they'll bring to you?
Well, I think Indy always for us is their size, and with Hibbert and with West, and then with the signing, we'll see what happens with Andrew Bynum, and they have Scola as well, and they have so much length on the perimeter with Lance Stevenson and Paul George, and now Danny Granger coming back. That's always a matchup problem or a challenge. But for us, we can't just bank on seeing Indy. There's so many other dangerous teams in the Eastern Conference. You fall, paying attention to them, and you have a team like Chicago. You know, you have a team like Brooklyn or a team like Washington. They creep up in the first or second round and knock you off if you're not, you know, prepared and locked in on what's at the hand of task, and we understand that.
Did you lobby Bynum to come to Miami?
No, I didn't. You know, I didn't know where he was going to land. We didn't have a roster spot at that time. You know, if you know, Pat Riley and the staff would have seen it fit our team and they would have brought him along, it would have been great. But he's an Indy, and we have our team, and we're excited about it.
All right, now I got to ask you about something you said to our colleague the other day.
Yeah.
You said when it's all said and done, when your career's over, you're going to be on Mount Rushmore. I know you're a student of the game. All right, I got numbers for you. You mentioned a couple of guys that I agree with you on. Michael, 6 titles, 5 MVPs, 5 league MVPs, 6 finals MVPs. Magic, 5 titles, 3 finals MVPs. Kareem, 6 titles, 6 MVPs, 38,000 points. Wilt, 4 MVPs, averaged 30 and 18. Averaged 30 and 18. Which one of those sets of numbers do you think you can approach or better to get on Mount Rushmore?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, those are unbelievable stats, and you know, I find myself not forgetting about what Kareem was able to do in his career, and you know, he's definitely one of those guys, one of the all-time greats. If I had a top 5, he would definitely be in my top 5. You know, his ability to score in the low post and do so many things. I don't know. I don't try to balance or look at what I'm gonna be able to do or who I'm gonna be able to catch. But I do know when I'm said and done, that's my goal. That's my personal goal. I don't get involved on who puts me in the top 4 or who puts me in the top 3 or who puts me in the top 5 or whatever, top 10, top 20. You know, but my personal goal is to be one of the greatest of all time, and that's what keeps me motivated.
Our fans on NBATV and NBA.com voting on who would win a one-on-one matchup between you and Durant. So I got to get your take on that, how you would approach it and how you would beat him.
I mean, it'd be tough. You know, because his ball handling, you know, it's already tough enough trying to guard him. He's guarding the ball with 4 other guys trying to help. So, you know, it'd be challenging, man, and it's something that we can all just kind of ponder and wish that we could see. And, you know, definitely I'll go with myself. I'm not going to ever count myself out. But it'd be tough. It'd be very, very tough.
A little pay-per-view, make a little money. It's all good. LeBron, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the weekend.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.